Hello everyone and welcome to part 5 of Alien Isolation. Can't even remember which part of the Spooktober livestream lineup this is. Last stream we played through Crew Expendable. Turned out to be much shorter than I originally thought it was going to be. Whether or not we'll play Lone Survivor for the Spooktober lineup, it all depends. I haven't actually bought it yet. And to be honest, I wasn't particularly too fond of that Crew Expendable DLC just because of how short it was. Can't remember how much it was originally. I think it was like maybe $4.99 on the PS4 store. And for a game that's 30 minutes, that's really not very good in my opinion. Because I could go down to the game store in my local town, pick up a game which is $4.99, and it could. I'm pretty sure I've bought, like, I think Deus Ex Human Revolution for $4.99 or cheaper than that, and that game can last quite a while because it's sort of an RPG type. I don't know if it's necessarily an RPG, but it's one of those games where it has quite a long play time. Oh, so this guy's always scripted to come here then.
You're starting to test my patience. When I find you, we can discuss all this. Follow me, please.
Yeah, that Working Joe seems to be scripted. He always shows up when you come out of there. But we might be able to avoid him.
What are you doing here?
Is there another Working Joe?
That isn't authorized in this facility.
Oh, there is one. Yeah, we can just run around him. They're really slow. Oh, you won't. Let's make sure we get every item we can. Yeah, because this is the place where we first showed up. That's where we first entered the Marshal Bureau. Can't go in there just yet. Which one do we need to go in? Okay, that one there.
You always know. A working Joe.
Is he after us as well? I'm not sure. Let's call the elevator and then we can just run around him if we need to. I just thought we could have taken his other flashlight batteries and just changed our current battery.
Back to work.
Is the door open? I think it is.
We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture of someone there.
Not anymore. Goodbye. Well, if we're going back to the Sky Med Tower, we might be able to go into some of those rooms in the medical ward. Now that the Xenomorph has gone away for the moment. We should be able to get in there now. Oh, I know we can't because with the blowtorch we need a better one. As remembered. It should say what blowtorch we have on the menu screen after games finish loading. We have the version 2 blowtorch to version 2 hack tool, and judging by this, I would say that version 3. Yeah, I would say that version 3 is like the highest you can go. Seeing as you can hold 3 of each item, it probably makes sense that you'd have 3 versions for the hack and the blowtorch.
Rip, do you hear me?
Clear.
I can see activity on terminals on the top levels of Seeds and Synthetics. Rip, I'm not sure I can do this.
Ricardo, I need you to focus. You're in charge now.
In charge? In charge of what? A room full of dead people? This is fucked up!
Focus, Ricardo. If Samuels can talk to Apollo, he can get the androids to stand down. Then this'll all be over.
Is this the way we're supposed to go? No, we need to go to that elevator, but we'll go in here anyway. Can't go in there. That was transit control, we've already been there. There's nothing there to get. If I remember correctly, down here there's an Nostromo archive. I think we can get in here. Yeah. Here we go.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything.
Ripley's asked me to log a report on what happened to the umbilicus when we hooked onto the refinery. I'll tell you what happened. Me and Brett were holding the place together with our bare hands. You'd think millions of tons of oil would get someone from the front deck, someone on a full share down here with us. You know, checking up on the stuff we need. You want to get out of the system on schedule next time, you put the Nostromo in dry dock for a month. You wait till we're done with it. You pay what we're due, park her out.
So that's the first one we've got. We know the location of some of the other ones. There's one in the server room, but we need the gas mask to get in there. Then the other one, we're going to need that version 3 blowtorch. No hospital, no authority, no hope. Can we find anything in here? I wouldn't imagine so, because imagine those other guys who took everything in here when we first came to San Cristobal. Where does this go? Primary care floor. I think I know which one that it is, but I just want to have a look. I think this is where the reception area was, where the weights blew the Xenomorph up. Well, tried to at least. Yeah, it is. So there is an Nostromo log down here, I think, as well. I don't know if we can get in there yet. No, we need a version 3 ion torch, so we need the gas mask to be in there. Is there anywhere else we can go? I suppose we could try and have a look around here. Maybe get some stuff for an EMP mine, just so we've got another one. Because the Xeno is off station. People who were down here originally were all wiped out. Well, mostly. There's probably a working Joe in the power plant still. I don't know if the bodies are still going to be here though, it's probably moved. Human touch. This is by the way of a formal complaint to Station Medical. I do not want to be attended by an android, any android. I'm a senior Seegan executive with a significant financial investment in Sevastopol. I should be treated appropriately, by which I mean by humans only. Duty roster: Lingard, Morley, practitioner. Medical record: Dr. Lingard attending, severe chemical burns to arms and legs. Dr. Coleman attending, suspected brain damage caused by asphyxiation through manual strangulation. Nothing to do, wasted bed. I don't think I've actually ever found this one before. This station.
Morley, it's Lingard. After the incident, the marshals want us to rope off medical. They're bringing in a team to find whatever it was the patient was carrying. I told them it was fast, but they're convinced they can trap it. They've got nets. I'll set up a temporary medical center outside. You're in charge for now. Don't let Coleman sweet-talk his way in. The last thing we need is him self-medicating with Marshal Waits around.
Yeah, that's the first time I've encountered that one. I've never actually found that audio log before, so that's actually really cool. Can we open this door? No. That's the same. Oh. Update map. Is there much to that could have been updated? Well, it says we've got 2 locked doors here, and we have some room names now. That's it though. So crisis stabilization unit. I wonder if that goes to the upper room. It'd be nice if it did. Because then we can get in there without having to use the blowtorch. MRI scanner here. Nothing else though to pick up. Oh, body. Is it worth going through there? Not really, I don't think. Pretty sure we already picked everything up. I'll go in there in just a minute. Just want to have a look around here first. Should be a room just on, yeah, this one here, which we didn't go into originally. Anything we can find? Sensor, always nice. Okay, we'll try this one and see where this takes us. Crisis stabilization. Hopefully it's the first room we encounter the alien, because that would be really nice if we can get in there early on. Love to see you though. Don't worry, game, we'll get there eventually. I just want to have a exploration first. And yes, it has taken us there. Good. The only other way to get in here is to go, I believe, through the door. Can't remember where the door is, but there's been well in conjecture with here. But it's one where you need to use your blowtorch on it. It might not actually connect to this part. It might connect lower down. Yeah, there's the blowtorch door. I don't know where it goes though. Because it can't connect here. So it's somewhere else then. We're bound to find quite a few stuff around here though. That vent goes... It feels crazy to be sprinting around here and not having an alien come in and kill you. Oh, there's not really anything in here. There's reception down there, but it doesn't have the fire. That's the first one we went in. I don't think there's any items hidden in the vents in this one. Nothing in here by the looks of it. This is where we found Morley. Can't get that. Bloody hell, the alien really did a number on him. Poor Morley. For you. Oh, it must have been that. I thought... No. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Door locked. Yeah, I think those vents just connect from that one to that one. There's nothing actually in there. Locked door. We should be able to open those, I imagine, now. We should have this stuff. We've already interacted with that. See if there's a door we can unlock, if any. Nah, let's leave those for now. So... we already ransacked a lot of this, so the main stuff we're interested is the stuff around here. So this door... Oh, passcode? T501, does that work here as well? Ah, bloody hell. 2505? No? That's the only problem when you play through the game before, it's hard to tell where the correct code one is. And that's the keycard code. 1702. We can try that one and see if that works. Yes, it does. So you could potentially go in here when the alien's about, just to give you an extra room to hide. Oh, there's that thing there. It's got this glass window to be careful of. What? That was strange. Why is the motion tracker going? There's nothing we can do with that. I'm just confused about the motion tracker. What? Well, we've been sprinting a lot and it hasn't come. Device invalid, so we can't go in. But it says 1 now. Our thing's version 2. We should be able to get in there. That's strange. What's also strange is it says there's a xenomorph here. Or something moving. Yeah, what's that about? Let's sprint and see if we can attract it. Oh no! It's a bunch of working Joes. That's actually where we need to go. That's interesting. How did they get there? We weren't there when we came here, because we came through the elevator. Well, we can just go through that door we unlocked down here. That's really bizarre, because we didn't see him when we came out the lift. Because they were down here. Oh, I guess because that door's locked. It's a bit of a distance. That's strange. Shame we can't get in there, but anyway. Yeah, we can continue now. I think we've got everything we can for the moment. The best time to explore is going to be when we get that version 3 of the hacking tool and blowtorch. After that, before that, we can't actually get in anywhere. Just need to wait a bit longer. By the time we've gone to the reactor room, I'm pretty sure we should have the stuff we need to go back and explore and get all the items. Because if we can, I do want to try and get all the Nostromo logs. We used the wrong lift. Maybe not necessarily. We can get there by going through here. Here we go up this ladder. God, this place is creepy with all the lights off. Now we're here, we can go back through reception. At least we got some stuff from doing this. We got well, looks like we got some flamethrower fuel. We also got an Nostromo log, as well as some more items, which is good. Well, crafting materials. Can we get in this room on the right yet, or are we still locked out? No, we can't get in there yet. Oh, you're alright.
Ripley, there's a security alert firing off in the labs nearby. Elevators are out. Looks like the seeds and synthetics aren't taking kindly to a Wayland Yutani model snooping around.
So how do I get up?
You have to climb. There's a service vent through to the elevator shaft around there somewhere.
Smythe, read this. Don't be mad, but I went through to the elevator shaft and shut the access door behind me. I had Joe on my tail, so I had to get them out of there. If you find something to cut through the panel, the code is 8382. Don't worry if not, I'm coming back down for you now. No sign of the lovebirds, but I've got a whole heap of guns and supplies up here. Russell. An Outpost of Progress 2 by Julia Jones. Siegs and Frail Origins. After Alien Industries led the way in faster than light travel, Siegs found success mass producing the flight component central to the colonial gold rush that followed. Its ensuing overexpansion and a reputation for producing low-cost alternatives to Rayleigh branded goods is a matter of public record. In the modern day, Siegson is attempting to change the fortunes of alien colonial outposts. Stations like Sevastopol receive investment, and Siegson affiliating companies set up shop. But the economic patterns that once worked within the solar system have not flourished in deep space. On Sevastopol, mass-produced no-frills androids still sit in their boxes, machines and research facilities are still shrouded in the plastic they were delivered in, trading docks are used only by the flourishing black market that the station's residents have come to rely on. Sevastopol is a ghost town and nobody cares. Oof. Nasty way to die that. I do quite like that poster. It's a shame you can't actually buy it in real life. Except for that one. That one's creepy. Oh, I remember this area. This is where we bumped into the man and the woman who followed us and nearly killed us. Oh, I guess it didn't end up well for them then. No. I know, it's a charge pack we're missing at the moment. Judging by the state of them, I would suspect they were killed by the working Joes. Though the woman isn't here, she's disappeared. Unless this is just a different group entirely. through the vent. Oh, this is precarious. Oh, this is not safe at all. Why does the elevator explode? Like, 'cause it doesn't have fuel on it or something. Like, maybe it hit something, I guess? It wouldn't just blow up like that. It's all the same thing in Hollywood films when a car drives off a cliff and then immediately explodes. I'm pretty sure Mythbusters tested it and they found it doesn't actually do that. Oh. Well, you're still alive. This one's quite dead. Looks like another synthetic after the Xeno Queen's had its way with him.
I'm here. Looks like the place synthetics go to die.
I don't want to touch you because I don't know if you're going to attack me. So you can just stay there for the moment. Just in case, we're going to get the shotgun ready. Because stuff like this is creepy when you just got sort of statues of them just lying around. You don't know if they're going to move or not. One of the few bits in Aliens Colonial Marines that was actually good.
The door up here's blown. I can't get near it.
When they had the xenomorph boilers. And you don't know which ones of them are going to move and which ones are just dead statues. Generally quite disturbing. Fortunately, that moment doesn't last for very long. Change the battery. Reformat chamber, spedding. I've sent up some blank androids for the VIP Sevastopol sail tour. If you haven't done it before, just have them lie in the slab in the reformat chamber. It'll connect to Apollo and upgrade them with the latest programming. Let's hope they bite Russell.
This is Seegson Executive Ransom speaking. I just woke up to find a working Joe in my suite, and when I asked what the hell it was doing, it lunged for me. I had to leave my own fucking apartment. Send your best technicians to Apollo Core and find out what the hell is going on. Now! Get those things under control. I want a full report ASAP.
This is what happens when you do stuff on the cheap, Ransom. You were warned. Oh, is that? Yep. Oh, stun baton, that's good. Sensor. Can't get any of this. It's not that important of a room. I guess it is if people use more items more than I do. So I haven't used anything like flashbangs or anything yet. Mostly because I haven't been fighting humans, so I haven't had the need for them. tried. I hope one of them might have kept me alive in that bit when we fought that shotgun guy, but I think I missed with my throw, which is the same. Is that all of them? No, it's another one. Here's the last one. Is it down here? No, it's not. It's in this hidden room here. Might as well. We've got 6 of them. So I don't usually use many flares against the xenomorph because I find I don't really need them most of the time.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega. We hope you'll join us for the jet. Follow me, please.
No. Goodbye. Can we pick this up? No. Now I can't get any more of those. Got full medkits. I typically find I don't need to use items to get
access to Apollo. Open the tower transit immediately.
Apollo transit reserved for Sikhs and executives and synthetics only.
Right. Then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega. All permissions rescinded.
I don't have time for this.
Kind of acts as a bit of a nice red herring, that, because think about it, a lot of people, usually when you see the Whaling synthetics, they're quite evil. Except for Bishop, he was cool. So I could imagine some people may have found that Samuels may have turned on us in this bit here. I won't say if he does or not, for the people who haven't played it. But it can be cool when they do that correctly. Like when they make it seem like something could happen, but instead the other thing happens. Terrible way of describing it, I know. Only if it's done correctly, though. Plans tonight. Susan, sweetheart, I'm going to have a rain check. I'm getting reports from downstairs about abnormal android behaviour. It might have something to do with all those folks going missing. I need you to get to the showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button nearby desk from where these machines were actually worth something. Don't worry about them, they're only display models. Just sit tight, I'll sort this out and we can celebrate the deal finally going through when we're not company time. Last chance bedding. I'm expecting the VIPs to get here early, so I want you and your people ready and waiting to greet them. The clock's ticking down and this is our last chance to salvage something from this piece of shit. I want your people to answer to every win, every vice and laugh at every one of their fucking jokes. Take them to the showroom when they're ready, don't rush them and don't bore them with speeches. If they say they want something changed in the working Joes, just say yes. We can let the tech heads worry about it later. I hope you have your best people on this. Because we know from earlier on in the game that the VIP visit goes terrible because they don't buy the working Joes. So is it because they've locked herself in and they just couldn't get in? Showroom appointments. Because this must be Suzanne here, I would assume. Obviously she wasn't as safe as her lover thought she was. It's a nice little area though, you got like bars and everything. Except for the working Joes though. Look at it though, that maybe that's why it's messed up, because if you see they're all in different positions, so it could be that they just didn't function during the show. Who knows? Lift the lockdown.
You do not have an appointment.
Don't worry, I'm on my way out.
You do not have an appointment. You do not have an appointment.
Is there anything we can get from here? Oh, yes. Lots of shotgun cells. New Molotov upgrade. Oh, ammo. Thank God. And an EMP mine. We have 3 of them now. Perfect. Maximum amount. I'll open this once we've got rid of those working Joes. Save. In fact, we should be able to read it now. I don't think they'll come out till we go back down there. Smythe, read this. What do you mean you set the access door to the elevator? All your guns and supplies mean jack shit to me when the synthetics that was chasing you is still fucking down here. I don't think it's seen me, but it stood staring at your old magazines in the blood plant overlook. Get down here and open this door now, Smythe. I don't know how many of you are still around to get this, but I've got guns and supplies and I'm setting up shop outside the Siegs and synthetic showroom. I'm hoping we'll be safe from the creature up here. Smythe is with me and waiting to be let up from the fluid plant reception. I still haven't found Susan. If you're with her, let me know. Is Smythe the guy who had the magazine stuffed down his throat? Because he was in sort of a reception area. Then the other guy... oh. Then the other guy is here. I got excited because I thought that was flamethrower fuel, but I don't know if it was. No, it wasn't. Okay, come on then. Let's be having you. Let's try the pipe. Come down here. I wanna... oh, they've gone different ways. Ooh, bloody hell. Worked. Let's save the rest for the time being. Ooh. Fuck. Run, run, Amanda, run. Come on, then. Bye. And then goodbye.
Maybe one of these things had a key card.
Oh. We can turn the gas divert off now. I don't know if there's another pipe bomb up here. No, it wasn't. I don't think we should save. I think we'll be fine for the moment. So it seems the pipe bomb is an immediate explosion. That's something to remember. Because I thought it'd be sort of a timed explosive. Oh, that's the door that's got cert.
Weyland-Yutani synthetic registered. Attempted unauthorized access.
pretty sure in the... Wait, we can make more medkits? Wait, we have 5 of them. That's interesting. Yeah, by the looks of it, we can make even more. That's very interesting. So you can have 6 medkits in total. That's actually really interesting to remember. I thought we could only have 3.
Elevator going down to Android orientation. Sorry for the current disruption in services.
Because I'm pretty sure in the most recent canonical Alien books, Seegson have been having a bit more big of a presence. Because I have a feeling they sew up in Alien the Cold Fords. Which I think so far is the biggest. Wait, no, originally it was the biggest.
Malfunctioning. Great.
What was that, Ripley?
Nothing. Just more shit on this station fucking up. The usual.
Yeah, for a time the Cold Fords I think was the longest of the canonical Alien books, but then there's a new one out now. Can't remember what the title is though. All I remember is that I think the plot is it's set on a colony world where like the inhabitants have like given up on technology and took like a Nordic sort of lifestyle. I think that's what the plot is supposed to be. The cover is like a xenomorph, it's just like stabbed its tail through like a knife helmet. It looks pretty cool. I have a feeling that's probably the longest one now. Oh, definitely. Oh, oops. I would definitely recommend reading the canonical Alien books. They're actually pretty good. Was there something we can interact with it? I thought I saw... Oh, there it is. You have Out of the Shadows, River of Pain, Cold Fords, sea of Sorrows. Then you got Isolation, Prototype. And then the other one, I can't remember the name of it though. Then there's a new one coming out. There's 2 new Alien books coming out. One of them I think is called Is it like something like Infiltrator? It's tied in with the new Cold For. Bloody hell! I'm having trouble remembering the names. But there's a new Alien game coming out, which is supposed to be like multiplayer only. We still haven't got a fucking trailer for it, which is really annoying. We have no idea when it's coming out. All we know it's supposed to be like multiplayer focused. And then there's a new book coming out to promote it. And then the guy who wrote The Cold Fords is writing a sequel, which comes out next year as well. So hopefully that's going to be good.
Suspending in android processing. We've got a situation. There's white on red casualties on station. I've just had an android report to the APTC with head trauma. But he's covered in blood. Human blood. I've alerted the marshals, put my secretary someplace safe, and right now, I'm headed for the transit. I'm gonna get a working Joe to consult Apollo. Maybe it knows who the hell is to blame for this.
Oh no, I think I made a big mistake. Bloody hell, that was close. I feel like I've only just done this bit for some reason. Maybe it's because it's like a deja vu type thing. I have a feeling the first time I played the PS4 version of Isolation, I got slightly further than this, then I reset for the live stream. That's why I've got a lot of stuff completed already, because I was already playing the game, but I decided to completely restart it for the sake of the Spooktober live streams. I've just remembered I was supposed to turn that camera off. It'll help on the way out. There it is. Just go to this rewire station. Find the reason you want to use the vents, because there is a working Joe active around here. And it's going to be very hard to hide from it up there. I think the working Joe is in the next room over. Oh, I can't go that way, it's just a dead end. I think there's actually a... Oh, I think this is the last one now. Okay, the working Joe might be on the way back instead of this direction. Make sure to turn it off.
Ripley, good to see you alive. Apollo's security perimeter has been built so that only Seeks and synthetics can interact with it. Listen to me. I'm going to have to do something rather drastic if I hope to connect with Apollo. I'm going to use the reformat chamber. It's the only option. I've had to divert power from the area to allow me to try.
Samuels, that's too dangerous.
Yes, far too dangerous. Wish me luck.
Samuels, don't!
Warning. Apollo connection initiating. Apollo, infection has been purged. The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Unauthorized connection. Ripley, Apollo's rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing. Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the systems, please!
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order, or the cascade will be fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson schematics. Remove the red cable first.
Okay, red first!
Human status, mating. This is not a drill.
I think that's where's yellow, blue. Pretty sure this is red here, isn't it? I can't tell because it looks green. Look, this is red.
Red done!
Next, look for a blue cable. Can you see it?
No, that's green.
Got it! Blue disconnected. What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics. Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels! What?
What's happening out there, Ripley?
The emergency lights have come on! I can't make out the colors of the cables! You're gonna have to guide me to them!
The next one is plugged into a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby.
Found it!
Just two more, Ripley. Look for an open floor panel. There should be a deactivated android next to it.
Got it, Samuels!
Just the last one now, Ripley.
What? Oh, I did it too early.
You're dying.
You talk like I've had an actual life. I thank you for that.
Samuels.
The Apollo transit is open. Once you get into the core, it will talk to you.
You did that for me?
I wanted Amanda Ripley to have closure.
Hi, Samuels.
Ricardo, if you're there, pick up.
I'm here, sorry.
Samuels is gone.
Shit.
He opened Apollo Transit for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
There's a door, wasn't there, around here? Yeah, this one. What do we have in here? Nothing of too much importance. It's crafting materials, which I don't think we really need at the moment. Something interesting's happened recently because the Nintendo Switch version of this game's come out now, and as you'd expect, it runs at, I think it's a lower resolution, but I can't remember what the specific term is to describe it. But the actual image quality is a lot sharper. Because Digital Foundry have a really good video on it where they show that in the PS4 and Xbox One version of Isolation, if you look at a lot of the objects in the environment, you'll see that they kind of have a sort of a pixely look to the sides of them, where it kind of looks a bit blurred, is a better way to describe it. Whereas in the Switch version you don't have that, it's a lot sharper and clearer. is that a lot of the textures are a lot lower resolution. So it's kind of a bit of a trade-off. You get worse textures, but you get a sort of a clearer, sharper image. As long as it runs well at a good frame rate, that's all I really care about. It's just good to have Alien back on a Nintendo console. I think the last time we had Alien on Nintendo was Aliens Infestations on Nintendo DS. This is a really good game, by the way. I highly recommend checking it out. Absolutely fantastic. I would say that after Alien Isolation, Infestations is the best Alien game. Isolation is the best one without a doubt so far, and Infestation is a close second. Cause it's funny because it started out as a port on DS for Colonial Marines, but it turned out to be they turned it into its own game in the end, which was better than Colonial Marines.
I just found something here, an interview tape. You need to hear it.
Play it, Ricardo.
You're Marlowe, right?
Yeah.
I'm Juno. Sector Exec Wayland Yutani.
Oh, the big guns now, huh? That's some girl with abandonment issues?
Leave Ripley out of this. She's just looking for closure. I'm looking after Wayland Yutani interests.
And I'm looking to get out of this fucking cell. Maybe we can do it yet.
Maybe. This is being recorded. You understand?
I saw. Red light's on.
I want data. The location of the planetoid where you found the derelict. All data you have on the origin of that organism.
I can give you that. And a way off this station. You just have to let me out.
I can probably agree to those terms. What the fuck?
Taylor! Taylor, get me out of this cell right now! Get me out!
Yeah, that's when the synthetics went crazy.
I heard it.
Typical Wayland Yutani. Absolute scumbags. Though Taylor turns out to be fairly good in the end. But working for Wayland Yutani is pretty much a death sentence because you're pretty much guaranteed to die at some point. Just like a red cert in Star Trek.
Apollo private transit available. Apollo.
All we can do is wait. Sales agent. Have we been in here? Oh yeah, we have. So it's in a room similar to this one where we find an Nostromo archive. I think that's in the Solomon's Habitation Spire. In case this one's not working, that's where the alarm's coming from. Let me in, let me in!
Please call up the Central Apollo mainframe. Sevastopol Science and Medical Data.
I'll continue until 10 o'clock and I think I'll end the stream there. So yeah, we're getting even closer to Cyberpunk 2077 now. Can't wait. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Yeah, because I think it's Halloween this Saturday or Sunday, and then we'll be into November just after that. November 19th, I think it is. Cyberpunk.
Above the Apollo core. This whole area contains Apollo supportive systems with the AI core itself at the center. Apollo prevented Samuels from lifting the lockdown remotely, but once you're inside, he made sure it'll at least talk to you.
Because I'm going to try my best to get Cyberpunk up the day it comes out and then stream it. Whether that's on this channel or a new one remains to be seen, because I think I do plan on making a new channel. Tomorrow together are sent to Sevastopol, where Siegson prepared for its ascension into colonial space. Its foothold was under construction. Sevastopol, a station with unparalleled potential and a perfect position in deep space. Sevastopol began as a free port built by Lorenz Systech Development and funded by our friend Geofund Investor. The station's opening would, however, coincide with tumult in the space race. Years of mismanagement and the rerouting of the Sol Feeder's flight path left Sevastopol in real danger of being decommissioned. Thankfully, Siegson were waiting in the wings to re-energize this station, among many others. In 2124, we arrived at Sevastopol and made possible the buzzing cosmopolitan hub you see today. Unfortunately, that didn't work, guys.
I've come over to Apollo to find out what sent the synthetics crazy. This place has gone to hell. Apollo's redirected core android duties, and they've just walked away from the maintenance we requested after we got the news. Coolant's everywhere, gas has escaped, and the primary access lift has shut itself down. I flagged a help request, but apparently I'm 45th in line. Systems are suddenly obsessed with hazard containment. I'm gonna find a way down. Spitting out.
Please do not leave baggage or equipment unattended.
Oh, it's this bit.
Firearms detected.
You've got to be shitting me.
Place firearms on security checks.
I'm pretty sure it's a bit everybody hates.
I'll bet.
I just find it funny, we can't take firearms with us, but we can take flashbangs, Molotovs, pipe bombs, EMP mines, but yet we can't take the weapons. This seems slightly strange.
Apollo core access elevator offline. Primary Apollo systems inaccessible.
Ricardo, the way-in's blocked off.
The schematics they use for the Sevastopol sales tour should be nearby. See if there's a back door.
Okay, let's see. There's a power conduit that links to the Apollo core. I can use that.
You think you'll fit?
Turn off the electrics, take some deep breaths, squeeze. Easy.
I'm not coming up there to pull you out if you get stuck. Huddling up to a live conjurer is gonna hurt though, right?
I'll have to power it down first.
Okay, let's go down here first. That's what this area is. There's nothing in here. Join the journey, Siegson tomorrow together. Hello, synthetics.
Ray, it's Chief. There's something wrong with your synthetics. The team I requisitioned to acid strip lower habitation just stopped in their tracks. They barked something about a hazard containment order, tried to get into my control booth, and then just marched off. I know I always complain about those spooky bald bastards, but now I've got proof their wiring's faulty. I've got a meeting with your boss Spedding tomorrow, and I'm gonna kick some ass. So when he starts kicking your ass, well, it's coming from me.
Oh, what? Ah, bugger. Ah, come on.
Ricardo, conduit's offline for now.
I've pulled up the Apollo schematics here. It looks like you can get to the access through the turbine shaft. There'll be an emergency shut-off nearby, but it won't stay off forever. You have to get inside quickly.
I can't go down there. Wait. It's not letting us in. Oh, because there's another one we have to do. I want to go here first. Imagine we might have to reset. It all depends. Let's see. Apollo Sail 1 seat. Apollo information seat. Wiring Apollo system for your deep space orbital station. Self-regulation and android maintenance. Security through removal and synthetic self-determination. Instant communication. No interference. Lightning fast data moves across the space. Nothing else.
Turbines off. Way should be clear.
Better run. If Apollo systems overheat, they'll reboot.
This is gonna be tight.
Good luck. Ripley, you're getting deeper into Apollo and your radio signal's getting faint. I'm gonna lose you soon.
Great. Just keep him crossed for me, huh?
There's gonna be lots of Joes down there, Rip. Could be dangerous.
Samuel sacrificed himself so I could get here. I've gotta try.
I thought he was a pretty nice guy for a synthetic.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the stream here now. As always, thanks for watching. Next stream will be this Monday, not Monday, this Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.